all talk all day. Ekosiisen Jubilee no asoguswa. Utie no ma yana munyina se ma twen ya ma yakọ asan so ababio. Medin di osay bonsu from Yobi James Kwabena Bomfe Kabila ewa ha matuna ne din sem dada odi bebre na ebeka ho. Daniel Ni Kwate Titus Glover will join us. Fred Agbenyo would also join us. Obi, good evening. Do you know something? The problem of our country is not about those who are misleading us. It is about the hypocrites who are urging them on to mislead us. Fortunately for us, some of the hypocrites have just seen the light. We pray for the rest, some of whom, Kobe, Ewo Kadi. I don't say Kobe, you say Kobe, but Kobe or Kadi. Thank you. Nana, Hesi or Jiri, good afternoon to you. I hope you're doing well. This one says that we need to be calm and also have trust in the NPP led by Nana and Baumia. We shall surely bounce back stronger despite the global economic challenges. Nana and Baumia, bear greetings to the Vice President of the Republic in Shraba Anelka. Good evening, Obi. Honorable Ken Ofori Atta has already caused the damage. He should be there to perish. That's from Alfred Kojo Tredels. Let me see. Where's the Obi? Actually, Game and Maxmart shops are folding up across Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and Kenya. They are closing their shops across the East and West Africa sub-regions due to poor sales and profitability over the past several years. The decision to fold up business and exit all these countries at the same time was made long before this year because they could not find buyers for these shops in these countries. Okay, that's some really good information. Big Boss Canton, thank you for that info. Apparently, Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Kenya, and other countries due to poor sales over the years. Thank you for the information. Obi, the economic management team should wake up and do something about the dollar, especially the bank managers. When government checks them well, the dollar will come down. Happy birthday to Tony Osei Ej, NCA Director for the Eastern Region. Regards to Protozua and the Eastern Regional Communications Director of the NPP, Evans Osei Yeboah, aka Chuboi Opare Suhum. Let me see. This one says the finance minister is to be sacked. Okay. Or is that the finance minister's to be sacked issue? Like if we had started sacking the non-performing ministers long ago, our democracy would have yielded prosperity instead of poverty. Ablade, Ewo Efie Kuma Zango in Takrade, Edewe Abreye. Let me see the other ones we have. Okay. The paramount reason why I believe Ken must go is that he appears to be all fixated and preoccupied on regaining access to the credit market so he can go and borrow more. The very thing that has led us here. However, I think sacking Ken or calling for his resignation will not be fair to him. He is not a problem, or at least not the only cause. Also, aside the optics, ousting him won't bring any real change to the situation. Furthermore, the cost, i.e. destabilization, that change will cause in government at this time will be expensive. Remember, we are in the middle of an all-important IMF engagement, and he appears to be the lead. We have a budget that should be at the finishing stages to be read in a few weeks' time. It appears politically unwise and economically not prudent, but also appears to be a necessity. Don't forget, if we sack him, we would have to explain to family head at a family meeting. His sacking or resignation is long overdue, but certainly not this particular time and in this fashion. Let's see how it goes. Salathiel, number 2. And Odiwe praying. Okay, this one says, Obi, good afternoon. Dr. Mark Esibe Yeboah stands tall among the list you guys are mentioning. His track records are there to show. Very solid guy by all standards. Master P is in London. And a belated happy birthday to Dia Lawrence of SMT Ghana, also from Master P in London. This one says, good afternoon, Obi. I congratulate the majority MPs for their bold decision today. It's left with the president to do the needful for them. Let's put partisanship aside. Their move is in the right direction. Geoffrey Ewo Adentan. We say, Obi, come out and see the weather. And it remains It reminds me the day Prof Mills died. It is raining everywhere in Ghana because of the good move by the majority in Parliament. It's the first in history. Ma Minko Jubilee House. Na yenko share the situation at the Jubilee House. Of course, they are majority MPs, no, and they claim somewhere about 80. And emu 2025 LED press conference, and it was a direct challenge. And Omoto Edema president say Untuana Mawanya and Eugene entry account on this show, and they says Anya the consequences would include Omo abstaining from government business via Ebeba Parliament. Yen Konkoti how Jubilee House is accepting this. Elton John Brobe Wahumano. So Elton, a presidential affairs correspondent, Akwa Banapom to saying. Fantastic. Inti Yeba Jubilee House a ya a hoboko there.
Oh, I soon I go into the Riana Casano at Yakoda. Inti whether no Yabatan is 5 back of winter idea sound no.
Yeah.
And soon to Google inti BBI very calm ha. You who no more higher cash and wahapa is a packet car park wire map driveway no a map roundabout no cars and kwa even be usually change of guard usually who car
yeah
park about it a lot happening with her.
A lot is happening at the Jubilee House. Now cars near parking on also unusual, right?
Very, very unusual because usually security for no who Jubilee House inside overcall car park or the car park wire map. Only choice than to leave and go to the receptionist area car park or more allow be a man parking our driveway unless invite a lot of people here and what they do is that Jubilee House form car and main premises or receptionist area or whatever visitors be a park but then they all just say even driveway left and right a cover runabout I extend the all the way to where you change the guard no you got the main gate the visiting president be bar or mubiema the way Jubilee House no South compound in America or ya park ya cars ni bizo about and he tells you say from what checks no what's happening
nkofo na aba hosa no is it cabinet meeting is it what is it nkofo na aba hosa no
you am say per the advertised program I do man penyin nima yedema media and I say press corner omudio man penyin achi no enema 9 and there was so now time now never started 2:30 that first meeting here AGI Association of Ghana Industries then no free one more an hour later no Association of Bankers now almost free another hour no Council of State most of the Council of State in body the economy and the galam say one seminar on Barbican now I think the last one is 6:30 and no GPRT and other transport unions are already proposed a commercial transport ministry zone by some tabuomu by 40%. The already coordinating council no actually breakthrough be a so my penina step in and we invite almost or no moment in command on her say be up or betima convince so 40% no matter sub form it is almost just the name of a mind penny for chairman is over the inflation cost main drivers no transportation any food and it's transport fares and cost you are likely to see another jump in inflation at time as a for the measure and the matter is that my penina say and the more added to only about to give you out for any measure or more 30-15%. Some meeting in South Africa 30. Maybe a time that to first meeting profit and start the AGI. It tells you that the last meeting may eat deep into the night. But before, may no do Jubilee House and around 1:30. Now me Uramono. But the new national organizer of the MPP, national chairman, and the chairman want to me a few other. Including some regional chairman, Jubilee House, and maybe teacher chairs, and just some emergency meeting because so in view of the CEO of Parliament, MPs need be a year press conference. Actually, we say, my opinion, Sake Finance Minister, and your son, just say, buying business or the floor, no, or mobile to show say our home, including budget, the main agenda for this meeting of Parliament. And she, being a lot of MPP
functionaries.
And I just say all the way to the 4th floor. Now, the reason the mom nobody coming out, the Masaka Soman said, Omuya, the electrician come on. And Nuntima first meeting, I know started tweeting in a delay just some few minutes ago, about 30 minutes ago, and I said, the AGR, in front of my penny, the first comment was to apologize to AGR for one more Martina Fiat or 2 months. Or Marcus, the way Jubilee House. I and never be air cost. And Obi, the air cost on them.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's now settle and deal with the facts. The attitude for
yeah, dealing with the facts, of the attitude, But now we MPP functionaries who Jubilee House, for regional chairman, who just chairman to me.
In fact, I saw somebody like Abronye. I'm not 100% sure, but I suspect about 70% because the way I'm going to and they claim Chairman Abronye.
Chairman Abronye.
Exactly.
Okay. Because I was a bit curious, and I want to mean is it because majority MPs now a press conference, and then they seem to all be from the Ashanti region, and I was wondering if that's the reason why I want to me over there. But if Sena Abronye and so on, then maybe there were other regional chairmen. But back to the substantive issue. Into MPs now are calling for the dismissal of Ofori Atta. Jubilee House just asked them saying, what have you heard, Mepacho?
Well, so far, in fact, any official I don't have their permission to put their names out there because like all these sources people be on the game. In fact, one issue ran out in conversation, I mean a lot of them actually with Jubilee House. And key amongst them is that there's no petition before the president. If we Embracebe Joma communicated the decision of the 80 MPs now, supposedly, on my sign, said, on my finance minister, Ofori Atta. And yes, the consequence is such that government business ever suffer on the floor, and they can't out. In past, there's been some kind of meetings, these matters, about Ofori Atta, the Jubilee, a map party Luku, unpopular, even beyond MPP supporters in Tebeya or Mampegni and Yahubi. What I'm thinking is that some of them are more Jubilee House and said, what the see Parliament and it came as a surprise to them because they weren't expecting it. But key assembly ran through the Mampegni asked today, and I am no Cassia, maybe a petition, and I'm quite about with the signatories, but there's no petition before him. But MPs, some of them are taking this hard line. And he maybe as a petition in bar, and maybe I bet you found.
That means that the president would only act, as it were, based on a petition signed by these MPs. And yes, the awatiti from is that the feeling you are getting?
Exactly. In fact, some very close to the 4th floor. The petition be my a petition about my penny ever steady. Now, or steady we are. So, person will go in fact, the German and the meeting of Ofori Atta movie.
AG idea, no?
AG idea, no?
Ofori Atta or hobby, okay.
Or hobby. In fact, government side, Ofori Atta, trade minister, employment minister, Cecilia, another chief of staff, or more on the government side, then AG and so they. Or more team a buy. In fact, on my penny initial comments are the two Gano. Or change the reason why here I and penny for being a old meeting at all or working for taking to them said or call Washington DC or the government delegation any IMF for Ekosiisen Kobo. Ghana Yadakoto Manim said the Yamwa. And I am one of or much what could do baby. There's some kind of agreement if you like. And the meeting I causeway, AGI Forum, Bankers Association, any other interest groups for or my penny market or Barbie before on the outcome of the IMF meeting of course Washington AB agreement be a team. And also we said then we'll look at the consequences of the agreement on our economy going forward. And the GRA Commissioner General will meeting in be any other managers of the economy, including the National Security Advisor, any Omobo Keka and Obo for Atta on the way. So I even want to believe that a do IMF briefing as well, AB or working for to lead the government delegation on a BSA man or Timubi. And the course on an
Oh, okay. Okay. And I mean, we take out from in command anyway, D and it's one. There seem to have been some meetings in response to the MPs Nibiaye or Parliament. Which meeting and some of the regional chairman, well, I've just been told, say, Greater Accra regional chairman is not also Jubilee House Hobby. Right. Chairman Divine. Good. And they were all there because of some meeting, in response to the MPs, Nibiaye, number one. Number two, they were picking, so they say, at least from sources close to the president, or say, onya petition be from Parliament. From these MPs signed by the 80 MPs now, more air cano. And because of that, o take action and shada nye I just an insaka official petition na ebi or the acquired dream any other. But have you also heard any reaction to the fact say MPs here kase if the president fails to act on a more request they would probably abstain from any form of government business about Parliament?
Of course, and the MPs, Omoye press conference, that was the warning about the site was the one you were saying here, and the Omodiano out to Omanim, Ziamedoka is the vice president, so and Namanim Hanama Chamoko also was swear in the Coastal Development Board, Now, on the niche, they told them on me, and also what was Johnny Bitina, Ekosiisen. He said, just pass in front of me. And Obi, they've made their position clear. In fact, over as a former parliamentary correspondent, one tour.
Yeah.
In fact, the most potent one, said the Indian minority whip, I filed a motion for censure on the finance minister. And at the end of the day, if the motion is able to even travel through the first stage, it doesn't require to test. But at the end of the day, if we want to exhaust the constitutional requirements, there might be the minister the opportunity to respond. There should be a small to determine whether you need to test. And if 80 MPs on the MPP side already taking a position, what it can NDC 137 or the parliamentary procedure, and they can even activate that and get the results that they want. And the end of the said that they can do two Gano. The department no much to come on where or mobile on Penny Kakana. The Oma Chilumuni said petition ABA or Penny Becas working, Carter Mesa free, and Marcebe Jafua or more MPP side no. Carter Mesa can or more demands here. I want to believe that even before Mampenyiba responded publicly, obey invited the leadership of a parliament MPP side and then or more taking position against the finance minister. They be or more transaction again. Say decision probably until more. Then the way forward will be clear. But you see, they don't want to the petition about or Mampenyiba also a found. But you see how coming there. BBS saying you Mampenyiba.
Wow, that's really interesting. And Ofori Atta was our AGI meeting, and the president himself, Now, on countenance to saying, did you see something unusual?
Well, on Penny, about meeting, clearly, you could clearly see that he had come from another exhaustive meeting.
Yeah,
and he was on Oyo usually Basel or Beshan jacket, for my bonnet time. Now our betting them. And the jacket and the shirt tie and come home. And what they buy kind of for that the white now and I say what would the usual demeanor na the answer side as to whether or a tense or a normal is worried or a happy the same mood now or exhibited in public the same mood now exhibiting and then Oba and the first man for the canton our first row, the last seat on the left. If you were free baby a seat no tell us I think Cecilia, the Prime Minister for Sanitation, but no question Alan Chemanten in the second row, which is very unusual because usually you think that Finance Minister and such and always occupy the first row.
Yeah.
But yesterday you might be not the first row. If I video I'm media to your platform so no, I'm sure that who you are before the baking. And then at some point one penny casting and we do a free first row na kwakotena the second row. See we are more experts in body language and everything. We'll be able to read it clearly. But I'm telling you so much. Ofori Atta, and the way he conducts himself, the way he speaks, the way he carries the honor, it is no different from today.
Anyways, Elton, great job as always. My Nasi, Bibiania, now I'm a Swati, and then we call you back. Why? Yeah, that's it. Elton John Brobe, a presidential affairs correspondent, and I'm reporting live.